Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's just about 5:15 in the morning, Thursday, April 23rd. I woke up at about 4:30 this morning, got out of bed just before 5, just had my shower. I don't even have my computer on my desk right now. Pretty much everything is packed because we are going to the coast today. My grandmother's service is in 2 days' time, and I'm ready for it, I think. I finished the slideshow on Monday. I'm gonna cry so much watching it, and I think everybody else is also, so job well done to me. I finished my speech. I think I'm ready. When I get on the other side and checked into my hotel later today, I'm going to have to take everything out and organize because it's just, I was throwing things into bags yesterday, so it's gonna be a little crazy. I just kept remembering something. It's like, oh wait, I should have this. What if I need this? So yeah, I'm actually gonna grab a little bag to put cords in when I get there because I have a bunch of cords and stuff just thrown into a bag. I'm going to try this sherbet swirl Alani New. I got it at a shop yesterday. I've seen it a couple times and wanted to try it, but I've never seen it anywhere. I think it comes in a larger pack that stores tend to buy, maybe from Costco or something. I finally just grabbed one so I could actually try it. We shall see for the drive today. I have a big bottle of water also, and I'm gonna fill this up with ice so that when I finish this, I can just put my water in it and it'll be nice and cold. Tastes good. I gotta go. 5:45, just about to get on the road. I came down the stairs and my mother was up. She was moving around so quickly that she was sliding on the floor when she decided she needed to change direction. And they're already gone, so I need to catch up now.
Break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a booze. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a booze. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you Corona and sick, too lit, tryna flow like frizz. I'm licked off in a rave, smoking spliffs. Last one in a place, she babe, she rolling hips. That man, I wanna flow like this. Gal, I wanna roll and twist. More time when I'm lean up rolling, lit. More time when I'm lean up rolling. Late night is future, I'm tryna make mine. Dreaming up in the daytime, nice one in the downsides on the waistline. I want it now, but I wanna take time. More debts, yeah, I gotta pay mine. Big zoo and a 10-date night. Loud pack got me tryna take flight with you, I'm feeling just right.
Stopped in Merritt on our way and I have Timbits. All flavors that are just limited time offers. So there's a key lime something in here. I don't know, Canadian fireworks. I don't know what any of that means, but I think there's a chocolate creme brulee. I do not usually get chocolate Timbits or donuts, but I'm going to enjoy these.
Break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a booze. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Sway loose when I'm sinking a booze. Two-way thinking of blue places that I'm gonna take you break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you. Break through what I wanna make do break through what I wanna make do. Take two when I'm thinking of you.
Take two when I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, bad vibes. Do one. Gally wanna give me brain on a futon. Give me two, bro, got the zoo on. Too strong, watch the way that I slewed on. In a rave, tryna get a move on. New day, new song. Rich life, tryna get a new one. Gally wanna ooze on. In a bathroom with my shoes on. Which way you wanna go? Choose one. All day, everyone I prove wrong. Two gone in a stew, build up a new one. Man, I got that 2-ton, rude one. Arabic leng one from Luton. Man, I bet a 16 with a loop on. Zoo long, eyes so crumbling like a crouton. Tryna step in a place, 95 and the boot on. Too special, she don't wanna move on. Man, I give her the show like Truman. 2-ton, rude one. Arabic leng one from Luton.
Hello, welcome back. I just got back from dinner with some of my family. It was so nice. We went to this place called Joe's Cabin in Lower Gibsons on the Sunshine Coast here. My parents and I were able to walk to it from our hotel. This hotel room is absolutely lovely. I'm actually really proud of myself. I completely unpacked when I got in here, so all of my clothes are put away. Everything is in a place. There's a full kitchen in this hotel. It's really nice, and very surprisingly, I was not expecting it. I have a balcony and I am facing the ocean. I'm so very happy. I am working on one of my vests. This is a personal project, so I need to finish this one so that I can work on the other yarns that I brought. I'm just sat here. I've got YouTube playing. I have like a whole seating area in this hotel room, and I have a really lovely desk set up with my computer, so I'm very happy with everything that is here. And the weather is gorgeous. I feel really tired. It's about 6:50 p.m. now. I woke up at 4:30 this morning and I drove for hours, so I'm tired. I'm very tired. Try not to stay up late tonight because, I don't know, I just want to enjoy tomorrow. I think that I want to go walk along the ocean, maybe take myself for breakfast, all the things. Yeah, so I'm gonna crochet a bit and watch YouTube. Good morning. Welcome to the next day. It is Friday. I don't even know what time it is. About 8:40 in the morning. I got up just before 7:30. I didn't want to get up, but I had a really good sleep. This bed was very comfortable. I had my shower and then I ordered from Molly's Reach, which if you've ever heard or watched the show Beachcombers, Molly's Reach was a really big thing in that show. It was actually closed for quite a while, and then a coffee roaster took it over. But I got something very simple. I got avocado toast. Hopefully it's delicious. And then I wanted something sweet. So I went over to Beachcomber Coffee Co. and I got an apple fritter. It looks amazing. It smells amazing. I'm very excited. And of course I have my Alani Nu. Not sponsored, but I'm open to it, Alani. Today I don't have to do much. I do have to go and see my uncle and just make sure that everything is good with using his projector and screen for the slideshow tomorrow. I actually had quite the hiccup yesterday. I made the terrible decision to put all of the photos and stuff on an external hard drive, and then I was pulling from that, but I didn't bring the external hard drive, did I? So the original video I was putting together on CapCut, almost all of the media is not to be found, which is hard. So I can't do anything with that original video. Even the music that I recorded is not to be found. So luckily I had downloaded it, but I realized yesterday somehow the areas that I had typed in text, the text wasn't showing up. It was just the black screen, no text. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So I had to use that video and put all the text in again and then re-download it, and then I double check that, and all of the text actually shows in the video now. So that was scary. So imagine if I hadn't actually figured that out until tomorrow. So I do need to do that. I think I might go to some thrift stores today. It is sunny. It is warming up. It's going to be a hot one. I feel like it's going to be warm. And then I don't know. I have a dream of having like Chinese food tonight. There's this amazing place for takeout here in Lower Gibsons also, and I hadn't remembered like loving it, like it being anything special, but last year I had it with my parents and my uncle, and it was amazing. And I really want to have that again. I got to going over Thursday, I got to meet my little nephew. He's about 7 months old right now, and he jumped into my arms. I will not be showing his face or anything on here, but I got to meet him, and it was the best thing ever. He loves me. We're best friends already. He fell asleep on me. I'm just the happiest person possible. Okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast now, and I don't know, start getting ready for the day. I feel like I've been not very talkative. There's just a lot of time that I spent with my family today, and I don't really want to record much of that for their privacy, especially my nephew who I got to meet this weekend. I've probably already talked about this, but when I'm around him, I just want to hold him any chance I can get because he's the sweetest little boy and I love him so much. And I'm taking like lots of videos and photos of him, but I'm not doing that for my social media, not for my YouTube channel. Nothing like that. His face does not need to be on my socials. So I haven't really had much in the way of content, I guess, like that I am talking to you about things. I have been taking some videos. The day was really good, though I feel like I should come clean about something, and it's very, very uncomfortable for me. My car is kind of broken. It's quite broken, at least parts of it. It's still driving, but it's not ideal. When I was going over the highway yesterday, that was only yesterday, I hit a bump and something started moving, and I was really confused because I could not find anything that would move when I was pushing it. And I was like, but it's inside my car. Nothing is dragging. My cousin is a mechanic and he looked at it today. The shock on my driver's side rear broke, completely broke. It's not just loose, it broke. So that is moving around every time I hit a bump. So it's very loud, but he says that it's not like a big safety concern, that item. The concern right now is my back tires, which are like bald parts. They haven't been wearing correctly, so they're dangerous. And I am hours and hours away from my home. I have to drive home on Monday. For the shock that's broken, I reached out to my coworker because her husband is a mechanic, because my cousin does not have time. It's a weekend, all the things. Like, I'm not here long enough for him to fix this for me. But for the tires, my dad is like, nope, this is not okay. We have to come up with a solution. And funny enough, my grandmother had like the same car as me. So my parents went to her house and found a couple tires that were hers, and if my cousin can, we're gonna ask him to switch my rear tires to those in his shop if he can on Sunday, or we might switch all of the tires that are sitting on her car that is not being used. It just sits there. If not, like, we might take the tires right off the car, or if my cousin can change the other tires and put them like on my rims, we'll see. That's kind of scary. realizing that my car is kind of unsafe. And also, but it's the weirdest thing that if the shock had not broken, my cousin wouldn't have looked at my car as a whole from like that back end and realized that my rear tires were like balding in just one little spot. So I don't know. It's strange. I'm a little nervous about how much money this will cost. Obviously, like the tires will be tires, but the rest of it, I don't know. I don't know how much the shock will cost. Freaks me right out. Definitely not the time of life that I needed this. I am desperately trying to get out of debt so that I can real talk, so that I have choices in my life. Money is not everything, but it is options. Having debt equals no options. And that's just how I feel. So freaking stuck. I apologize for the terrible lighting. I've got you at the window, but it's getting dark. I just realized I hadn't talked, and now I'm talking a whole bunch. I don't feel like I have choices because I have no money. All my money goes to debt because I made bad choices. So I have no choices. I made bad choices with money, which in turn means that I have no choices. Goodness gracious, I hate that. Either way, tomorrow is my grandmother's service. I will try and do some recording. I don't know if I'll get much talking to camera, but I'm going to go to a flea market, maybe some thrift stores with my cousins. My dad's like really worried about me driving my car anywhere now, so I need to not drive it if I can help it. So that's unfortunate. The whole thing of bringing my own vehicle so I can just do what I want. And then I found out that my vehicle is like unsafe. At the same time, who knows when I would have figured it out? What if something had happened that like was bad? I need to stop talking. I have things to do. I have crocheting to do. I think I'm going to do a face mask tonight. I'm going to do a foot mask. Like I brought those things with me. I think I'm going to do them. Tomorrow I need to put on fake nails. I brought fake nails to do this because I'm going all out pretty for grandma's service. I'm dressing up. Okay, let's do that. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is 9:15. I didn't get up until 8 a.m. this morning. I turned off my lights way later than I should have last night. I got some avocado toast again this morning for breakfast from Molly's Reach. It was absolutely insane when I went there. So it took a bit to actually get my food, but I am back now. I have to be ready in the next 35 minutes, but I brought fake nails for myself to wear today for grandma's service, and I need to put those on. I have chosen my sizes. Now I'm going to do that.
Sitting in the silence, that's what makes you safest. Do it all safest. I feel myself slipping, falling into you.
It is almost noon, so there's still a couple hours until we're gonna go and start setting up for my grandmother's service. I got to hang out a little bit with a couple of my cousins, went to a couple garage sales, flea market, and then they just dropped me off here because I am not driving my car anywhere right now, so I feel very little stuck. If I drive anywhere, my dad will get very worried. So we are going to be changing at least 2 of my tires tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be more, 2 or 4, I don't know. But my cousin is going to assist with that because he has the tools to actually change tires much easier because he is a mechanic. He has that ability and he has agreed to help on a Sunday. Very, very grateful for that. I'm just trying to not use my car until then because there's no time to do that today. I am straightening my hair, which I gotta say I'm not the best at. Here it's even harder because I can't see the back of my head. If I, do it slowly, take my time today, I have time to do this, so I could always curl it instead if I had brought things to do that, but straightening I think is better just for the length of my hair. I don't know what I'm going to do aside from that. I might try and like pin part of it up.
I think I'm falling in love again. I will fall for you. Hold you in the dark of the light. I think I'm falling in love over and over again. I will fall for you. Hold you in the dark of the light. I'm falling in love. Sitting in the silence. That's what makes you safe.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Natasha, and I am Eileen's third eldest grandchild. We thank you for being here to celebrate the life of Mary with us. I've always said that when us grandkids were little, our grandpa loved it best when we were old enough to run around and play with him. Our grandpa preferred when we were too young to talk back. My mom told me that when out, he would walk behind her to simply watch the other men turn their heads. I was also told by two of her sisters that while growing up, they didn't have running water in the farmhouse. And when they would do dishes, Eileen suddenly needed to go to the washroom, which was outside. And she always seemed to come back when all of the dishes were done. In 1974, they moved to Gibsons, the place they both lived out the rest of their lives.
Thinking it over, do I just say it now? Wanna be closer, when you just try me out. Two souls, different directions, same hope, different perspectives. I'm trying, I know you're trying, baby. I saw you in a dream, and you were touching my body, but I didn't. You hesitated, I don't mind waiting. You're everything that I want. I spend the whole time sitting in the silence.
Good morning. I am filming on my iPhone right now, so I apologize if things are not as smooth as the Osmo. The service went really well. I went to bed way too late though, even though I went back to my hotel quite early. I just wasn't falling asleep. I feel really proud of what I did, how I spoke. I did not cry. Everybody thanked me, told me I did a really good job. I appreciate all of that. We're going to have breakfast at my aunt and uncle's this morning, and we got there, but I'm getting a drink from Starbucks. I want a iced matcha. I'm just walking up to that.
You got away, did you? Cougar. That's yours.
I am currently sat in my car on property that my uncle owns that my grandparents bought with him that they lived on. And my other uncle has his welding shop here, and my cousin has his garage here for his mechanics business. and I'm just waiting for that cousin to come. I'm really very, very lucky and very, very thankful that he is going to change my back 2 tires for me on this lovely Sunday. It's one of those things that, and I had a conversation with my aunt this morning about making sure that the people in your lives, anyone, but also especially people that have certain skills, like my cousin, you make sure that they know that they are appreciated and that they are not taken for granted. Him being a mechanic, it would be easy for, family and friends to just be like, oh, you can do that for me. I don't need to pay you, whatever it is. But making sure that he knows that his time is valuable to us and that he is paid for those things, and that we do not take for granted the fact that, I do not take for granted the fact that he is going to do this for me on a Sunday because my tires are unsafe. I'm very, very, very lucky. So I'm just sat here waiting for him. Luckily, I'm bringing my crochet everywhere. I had my crochet with me at my aunt and uncle's house while we were doing breakfast. It was lovely. It was a really nice start to the morning. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I felt so tired. I feel pretty good right now. That might be because of the amount of caffeine I've had, because I did have the matcha. Happy Sunday.
That's what makes you safe. Do it all safe. I'll spend the whole time sitting in the silence. That's what makes you safe. Do it all safe. I feel myself slipping, falling into you. I think I'm falling in love again. I held you in the dark of the light. I think I'm falling in love over and over again. I will fall for you. Hold you in the dark of the light. I'm falling in love. Sitting in the silence. That's what makes you safe. Do it all safe. I'll spend the whole time sitting in the silence. That's what makes you safe. Do it all safe.
For anyone that has watched Murder in a Small Town, it's filmed here in Gibsons on the Sunshine Coast. And across the bay, right across from me, I can't remember exactly which house it is because I've not watched the show in a while, but the chief of police's house that they use in the show is like right over there. There. Somewhere. Just a random piece of information. This weekend has been so busy that I haven't walked down here by the ocean, which was a massive reason as to why I wanted to stay in the hotel that we got, was to walk down here. But I've just not had time. It's so pretty. Coming to the end of this trip, I've got some thoughts on just wanting to go for things in my life more. Go for my dreams, all the things. Looking at all those photos of my grandma, there's someone I know who's going through some health things, and they're looking at their life and thinking about the 35, 30 plus, 40 years, who knows how many, that they put into a job just to enjoy the rest of this, and now they can't in the way they wanted. I don't want to get to that point. I want to enjoy it now. I don't want to get to my 50s or 60s and have put in 20 plus years to a job or something and then be like, okay, now it's time to enjoy life. That's not how I want to look at it. I want to move abroad now. I don't know how to get there though. Like, I need to make money. How do I make money? Can I make money doing this? Talking to you? I don't know. I know people do it. Can I do it? That's the question. This has been a good weekend. Full of love. I met my baby nephew. I love him so much. It's time to go home. Tomorrow we'll be driving out of the hotel parking lot at 5:30 in the morning to get on the 6:20 ferry. I don't know what next week holds, but I do feel like I need to try harder. Thank you so much for coming through this weekend with me. I know it felt a little lopsided probably from recording, not recording. I look forward to our next vlog together though. I'll see you then.